right, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Welcome back to another installment, another session, another episode of the trading room, the 9:30 trading room. I trust and hope that you guys are well this morning. Yep. Let's see who is joining us this morning. Robert, AV Trader 99, Kula, Gay1, Kabelo, I can see you there. Particles, Mark, Peter. Yeah, no. Good morning, guys. Good morning. What a week. Shirley in the house as well. We've got a different Ashley in the house as well. I don't think this is my brother, but Ashley, welcome. 66 CK Africa. Sekwane. Sekwane. Ola. Kingsley King. Sikona. Good morning, guys. Good morning. No. Welcome to another one. Another one. Yep. There we go. Ashley is new. We've got Ashley Masito, who is joining us for the first time. You know, this deserves a popopo, actually. Let me just put an air horn there quickly. Everyone, please help me welcome Ashley in the room. Yep. There we go. Ashley, my brother, we welcome you. Please subscribe to the channel. We do this every day, 9:30. We do this at 12, at 3, and at 6. All right, Monday to Friday. That's about 20 trading rooms in a week. Wow, 20 trading rooms in a week, right? We've got Randy in the house as well. Hey, welcome, guys. We reached 6,000 subscribers, 6K subscribers, all right? We need to now push for 10K subscribers. So please help us reach 10K subscribers, yeah? Share this to anyone who needs this. We welcome you, Shaylee. I can see, Ashley, I can see Denzel is in the house as well. Yep. All right. Yeah. So let's push for 10K, guys. Let's push for 10K subscribers. Yeah. All right. Cook, my brother. No, let's cook. Good morning. All right. Just before we get started, remember, if you are new, if you'd like to open up an account, our website is tdmarkets.com. Yeah. That's where you can find us, tdmarkets.com. We've got different types of accounts for you, all right? So just have a look at the different types of accounts we have. We also have education, yeah? So if you'd like to know how to trade, if you'd like to know how we do what we do, myself and Ash, we do have some education. Our website is TD Markets Academy. But first, I need to stress this, guys, right? If you wanna join our academy and learn how to trade, we have an introductory video, right? An introductory video that is gonna take you through the process of joining the first phase and the second phase, right? So our education sessions have resumed. We have some clients who have been joining our education sessions this week. So please send an email to care@tdmarkets.com, and then you will receive a few emails that will take you through how to get from phase 1 to phase 2, right? But our website is tdmarketsacademy.com. All right. So we do have education in the house. Our TD Markets Exchange also is live. You can trade crypto derivatives. You can trade crypto derivatives in our exchange. Yep. Great stuff. So guys, look, things are moving. There's a question. Let me look at the question. I think there's a question from Gay1. What's your opinion on gold moving up, oil moving up, and DXY moving down? Yeah, I think let's start there. All right, I think let's start there. So the question is, what is my opinion on gold, oil, and DXY? So before I even get to the charts, guys, this week, if you guys missed some of the sessions this week, on my watch list for the week, I had the commodities, the indices, and the Japanese yen pairs or the JPY pairs. So usually what I do is that over the weekend, right, I do my routine, the routine that I taught you guys, right, a trader's routine. I do my routine and then I do my market prep for the following week. So that's when now I would develop a trading plan for the following week. So my trading plan for this week, right, my watch list for this week was the commodities, was the JPY pairs, as well as the indices, because I saw that for me, I'm going to get better opportunities there. So I was not focused on the dollar this week, right? So starting with the commodities, this is how we're looking with the commodities, all right? We spoke about gold and silver pushing down. We said if gold rejects 4,400, we're likely going to get a push towards the downside. So the analysis was that long term we are bullish on the commodities, right? So but it seems like we are going to get a correction before we go up. So the focus for this week was taking advantage of the short-term sell on gold and silver. Taking advantage of the short-term sell on gold and silver before we get the long-term buy. You see that? So if you look at gold right now and silver, they've pushed down, right? I hope you guys took advantage of these. Silver is going back towards my entry. So this one, I think, is going to be a break even. So yeah, so gold pushed down. Hope you guys took advantage of this push towards the downside. At the moment, it is reacting to this now. It is reacting to this zone here, right? So that would be an area where we would look to manage our position. But there was a trade. Last night on gold, right, and silver. So we got that 4,400 rejection, went down. So we had that lower high, went down, and then it broke the structure. So there was definitely some shorts. All right. If you look at silver as well, silver also, you see this lower high that I spoke about here. We said that if silver can reject 65, then we're gonna push down. So we got that push towards the downside. All right. So I hope you guys saw this. I hope you guys caught the move on gold and silver towards the downside. So silver, I can see now silver, it's strongly pushing up. So this might be a break even for me. Yeah. But gold is let me see those. This silver, gold pushed down. So we're getting a bit of a rejection from here. But yeah, this was the analysis. The analysis was that we anticipate gold and silver to push down before they push up. All right. So long term, we are bullish long term on gold and silver. We are bullish long term, right? Because of the higher time frames. Short term, this can give us short term sells before those swing buys. Short term sells before the swing buys. Yeah. So that is basically how gold has formed. Yeah. So that is my thoughts on gold. All right, gold and silver. So we're getting a correction now, and then we are still looking for that long-term buy on gold. Yep. All right, and then yeah, so let's see what's gonna happen. This silver might be a break even. So gold, let's see what's gonna happen there. All right, and then you are also asking about oil. Let me go to oil. Yeah, so oil is still bullish. That 89 right? Seems like we're going back to 89. So oil is still bullish. We spoke about oil. We are within a bullish structure. We've got this gap there. So we have 89. We've got 92 and 96. All right. According to this structure here, we're anticipating oil to make its way to 89. If it breaks above 89, we've got 92. All right. A simple structure, simple price action. So that's how it's looking. Yeah. So you see now this correction. This is gonna be a trade for today, right? So you see now we are breaking out of this structure, this channel. We break out of this. We anticipate the market to continue towards the upside. It might still do this. It might still come back down before it goes up, right? So if the breakout does not complete the pattern, the market might still come back down one more time. But it doesn't matter, right? Whether it comes back down or not, we're anticipating a break towards the upside. So yeah, so silver, this is UK oil right now. I'll look at US oil. UK oil, yeah, we're going back to that 89, right? And I think this is the same with US oil as well. US oil there, right? So US oil is all the same analysis as UK oil, right? It's basically trading within this. So this is a continuation towards the upside. It's a continuation towards the upside. Let me do this. Yeah. So as long as US oil does not break below the zone here, we are likely gonna push up, right? So we would anticipate this to go back to 84. If it breaks 84, to go back to 88. This gap right here, right? So the completion of this formation, we're anticipating price to first go to 84. If it breaks 84, we're going back to 88. We're going back to 88, right? So yeah, so that is what we anticipate. Let me see. Or the correlation. You're asking about the correlation. Oh, I thought you meant the analysis. Let me just do this. All right. I thought you meant the analysis. Yeah. Oh, okay. So when it comes to the correlation between the DXY, gold, and oil, now what happens is, remember the DXY measures the performance of the dollar against other currencies. All right. So now obviously, if the DXY goes up, that means the dollar is outperforming other currencies. As a result, we're gonna see gold pushing down. So generally, when the DXY goes up, we generally see gold pushing down. When the DXY goes down, we see gold pushing up. All right, because of the dollar's performance against other currencies. Now, with oil, how does oil come in here? Oil, I don't think there's a direct correlation between the DXY, gold, and oil. I don't think there's direct correlation because oil is a little bit different, right? Oil has its own correlation with the CAD, right? The Canadian dollar. The CAD is a commodity currency. So then you will see that when oil goes up, the CAD benefits from a stronger oil, right? When oil goes down, the CAD tend to suffer. So in terms of direct correlation between DXY, gold, and oil, I don't think there's anything direct there, right? I would say DXY and gold, there could be some correlation because of the dollar. Now, I wouldn't look at oil together with them, right? I would take oil and CAD. I would see how CAD is performing and how oil is performing, and I would look at that correlation, right? But right now, we all know that what's moving the oil right now is the Middle East tension. The Middle East tension, right? So that's the correlation I've seen. There could be instances where it might look like this correlation there, right? Or depending on what would be happening at the time, you could see them being volatile and moving almost at the same time, right? But in terms of the direct correlation between all three of them, now gold and silver, there is a bit of correlation there. Yeah. So I think look at oil independent of gold and silver. I'm sorry, DXY and gold. Look at oil independent of DXY and oil, right? Use oil with CAD. Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, great stuff. Let me see, there's other questions. So that's the first question. Hey, good morning. If you join us, good morning. We've got 38 people watching us live this morning, this Friday morning. Good morning, Coach AK50, Amina Sir, and about JP225. Hong Kong, I think Hong Kong 50, yeah? Hong Kong and JP. Yeah, no, the Nikkei is bullish. Before we go to the JPY pairs, the Nikkei is bullish. All right, look at what the Nikkei is doing. So the Nikkei, we spoke about a break towards the upside on the Nikkei. So it broke the structure. So now we are waiting for a continuation now. So we're gonna get we have a new structure here. There's a new structure that formed right here, right? So looking at where price is coming from, we're anticipating the Nikkei to go up. So we've got a new structure here. We are looking for a correction and the continuation towards the upside. You see that? So yeah, so the Nikkei is still bullish. The Nikkei is still bullish, yeah. And then the Hang Seng. Let's have a look at the Hang Seng actually. Let's see what's happening here. Let me see. Okay, so what I see with the Hang Seng, let me just do a bit of let me just do the analysis here. Let's see where price is coming from and where it is right now. Okay. Okay, so with the Hang Seng, okay, so what I see from the Hang Seng is obviously right now, so price is going down right now, right? That's what we see. But looking at where price is coming from, so price rejected price rejected this trend line for the third time. All right, for the third time, we've got a supply zone here, right? So price didn't tap the supply zone, it rejected this for the third time. So that's why we're getting that rejection there, right? We've got also this structure here. So any move towards the downside on the Hang Seng, I would anticipate price to come back to the structure. I would anticipate price to come back to the structure. So any move towards the downside, all right? That is the short-term move I see towards the downside. So we've got this supply zone here. Price is bouncing from the structure, the third touch of the trend line. So there's correlation. There's also the 78.6 Fibonacci level. So so I would anticipate price to come back down to the structure, and then we'll see what's going to happen there. If it continues to go towards the downside, then it could come back down here, right? But my TP would be on this structure here. This is the structure I see on the weekly. This structure right here. That would be my TP. That would be my TP around the 50 Fibonacci. Around the 50 Fibonacci. All right. So the Hang Seng, that's what I see from the Hang Seng. Now the Nikkei looking for a retest and a continuation up. I don't trade the Hang Seng, but the move towards the downside, I would anticipate Hang Seng to go down one more time. You see that? Great stuff. Let me go through the chat. Let me see. So I saw there was another question here. How far are we with the JPY pairs? Yes, let's have a look at the JPY pairs. All right. So we went over gold and silver, right? Let's look at the JPY pairs. So we've been monitoring the euro yen. We've been monitoring the euro yen. So this is how the euro yen is looking. So the euro yen broke out, right? We have been talking about a buy on the euro yen, all right? So the euro yen broke out. So we're anticipating a continuation towards the upside. It is currently reacting from this right now. It's reacting from this, right? There's a bit of struggle here. But according to the bigger analysis, we're anticipating price to still move towards the upside, to go back to this structure here. So the euro yen, this is how it's looking. It has broken out. The pound yen also, it has broken out. There's a bit of a struggle as well, but remember, we did our analysis on the higher time frame. So whatever happens there, we still anticipate price to go up, all right? So it has broken towards the upside. Now we're looking for a continuation. The dollar yen broke, but still coming back down, all right? So this one is now consolidating now, right? It's now stuck in this. So the analysis here was we're gonna break out and then go up, right? So what I see here is that it's now consolidating, but this move towards the downside, I would look at this low and see what's going to happen once the market comes back down to this low here. All right, it's either we're going to tap this low and then go up, or this is going to create a bigger structure. You see that this is going to create a bigger structure. So so this one has not broken. Well, it broke out, but it has not gone towards the upside. Yeah. And then CAD JPY. Yo, look at CAD JPY, guys. Ooh. Look at it. Actually, so let me do this, right? Before I even continue. So yesterday I told you guys that, you know, to become a good trader, right, you need to have pairs that you have mastered, maybe a pair or two that you have mastered, right? And then the other ones, you know, they are there. But professional traders, what they do, right? The most professional traders, what they do, you will notice that they don't trade everything. They don't trade everything. They've got their preferred, just few pairs that they've mastered, and then they focus on those pairs, right? And then I spoke about that this week. And then I told you guys that in my experience, you know, I started trading the JPY pairs. The JPY pairs, you know, back in 2017, 2018, I traded the JPY pairs because I like the JPY pairs. And the reason, the reason was I noticed that the JPY pairs has simple price action. Simple price action. USD JPY, Euro JPY, GBP JPY, GBP JPY, very simple movements, right? The one that might be a little bit tricky is CHF JPY. Now, CHF JPY, because of the Swiss, right, it tends to be a little bit funny in its movements, right? I think funny is not the right word to use, but it tends to be not as clear as like your CAD JPY, your NZD JPY, right? So what's important here is to really have one or two currency pairs that you must master, and that are going to give you high probability setups, right? So I made reference to the yen. Now my point is this: look at CAD yen. Now yesterday when you spoke about CAD yen, it was trading here. It was this movement. This movement has, had not formed at the time. It was here. And then I told you that, look, this price action is going to break out of this. But now there are two possibilities. It might go down one more time before it breaks, or it could break. So now it went down one more time. This is the move. It went down one more time, came back to the low, right? I was anticipating the market to come back to this low. If it goes down, I was anticipating it to come back down to this low, right? And then from there, then we're anticipating a move towards the upside. It could have broken this low a bit before it went up, right? So that was, that's exactly what happened. So you see now the JPY pairs are they tend to be simpler, right? The movements are clear, the patterns are clear and straight to the point. That's it, right? Don't sleep on the JPY pairs. If you are overwhelmed by looking at the market watch, if you're overwhelmed and don't know what to trade, I would say to you, not as an advice, but I would maybe encourage you or suggest that you have one or two JPY pairs in your watch list. One or two, right? It doesn't have to be all of them, just one or two, right? You see the CAD JPY, the movements of CAD JPY is super simple. I remember CAD JPY when it was COVID times, 2019, 2020, 2021, around that time. This is where it was. I'm going to just zoom out. It was down here. So this movement was before COVID, leading to COVID, right? And then obviously, this is the, COVID movement there towards the upside. But you would have noticed how simple this was. Let me show you here, right? It doesn't matter the time frame I'm on. I just want to show you the movement. So you can see we've got this bearish structure, right? This bearish structure here. Now notice how the movements are super simple. You have your impulsive wave, clean impulsive wave. After that, you have a clean corrective structure. And look at how this thing repeats. Clean. There's a clean move. There, obviously, some of you guys might these movements for some of you guys, they might not be as clear, right? But as time goes, it will be clear. This was also a corrective move here, right? And then you had a super clean move towards the downside, right? Good. Now look at when things change now towards the upside. Look at how clean this move is. This trend is super clean, super clean. Maybe here it could have been a little bit, ugly, but it has been super clean, super clean. Boom, right? You look at GBP JPY. Let me go back to GBP JPY. GBP JPY. Look at this as well. This has been a super clean move. Super clean move. In fact, let me just go back. This has been a super clean move. Look at that. Clean, clean, clean. Right? And then you've got other markets that might be a little bit ugly in its, in its formations. A little bit ugly. But my point is, don't sleep on the yen pairs, right? And this is for the purpose of you just understanding price action more and more and more and more. You see that? So going back to CAD JPY. CAD JPY, one of my favorite pairs. GBP JPY, one of my favorite pairs. So CAD JPY, we spoke about the break. Unfortunately, I missed this one. Look at that. I missed this one, but I hope that you guys got in, right? I hope that you guys got in. Clean. All right. Now from here, we're anticipating CAD JPY to first go to this area. The breakout to first go to that area. Right? And then if it breaks that area, then we're anticipating it's going to go to this supply area. To this supply zone here. To this supply. So first that internal structure, if it breaks, we're going back to the supply zone. If it breaks the supply zone, 118 if it breaks the supply zone. Clean movement, right? So yeah, so CAD JPY, this is where it is. NZD JPY, it also broke out. Where is NZDJ? Yeah, there's NZDJ. NZDJPY also broke out. Oh, unfortunate. Okay, but we're still looking for some buys, right? Unfortunately, as you guys can see, I don't have an order, but I hope that you guys saw this, right? There we go. So as long as price does not break below this zone I've drawn, right? Not this one, but this one. It seems like already we have finished the retracement. We've finished the correction. We've finished the correction, right? So now this here, as long as price does not break below this, NZD JPY is going up. So now anticipating first, for this first to go back to that high. If it breaks that high, then we have this supply area here. This supply area. You see that? So we're anticipating once it breaks this high, we're going back to the supply area and then we'll take it from there. Look at how clean this move is. My goodness. My goodness. My goodness. JPY. 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 Don't sleep on the JPY pairs. Don't. Anyway, yeah. So the Swiss yen is the one that is a bit of a wild card, right? I don't really like the Swiss yen, right? I don't really like the Swiss yen, but the Swiss yen, we're anticipating a break as well, just that it's taking a bit of time, right? So just to loop back quickly, Swiss yen has not broken out, but NZD JPY has. NZD JPY has. CAD JPY has moved. The dollar yen hasn't moved. The dollar yen hasn't moved, right? GBP JPY. GBP JPY has moved. GBP JPY has moved, but struggling a little bit. Right, it has moved, struggling a little bit. And Euro JPY, it's moving, but struggling a little bit. Right, struggling a little bit. And Okay, anyway, yeah. So this is how far the JPYs are moving, yeah? And that's what we've been keeping an eye on. All right. And then the indices, guys, the indices, US 30 is dancing around. US 30 is dancing around, right? So it initially broke, right? It initially broke. You can see it's dancing around, so it's a bit ugly now. It's a bit ugly now, right? Yeah, so in terms of the JPY, that's what they're doing, yeah. Now we know why you are yearning some days. You're watching the Asian session. You know, the Asian session is midnight, ne? What time does the Asian session start? I think South African time it starts at 12, or is it 1 a.m.? I don't know. But yeah, I don't usually look at the Asian session. Yeah, I don't usually look at the Asian session. The sessions I trade is the London and the New York. So the Asian session, yeah, I mean, around that time we are sleeping, you know. So I don't really look at that. But yeah. But hey, look at the JPY pairs, guys. The JPY pairs, don't sleep on them. Yawning some days. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, so the US 30 is, yeah, it's dancing around, but the higher time frame analysis hasn't changed, right? Still looking for more for upside. NASDAQ is the one that broke. So NASDAQ, there we have the break now, right? So looking for a retest now. Looking for a retest, right? On the 15 minutes, there seems to be a correction on the lower time frames. There seems to be a correction on the lower time frames. Yeah, I don't think this correction is complete. But the idea here is, for me, is I'm looking for price to come back towards the zone, right? To come back towards the zone. And for me, that's when I would start to look for buy opportunities around this area, just around the zone there. So that's what I would look for on NASDAQ, right? On NASDAQ. Yeah, on the 15 minute, on the much lower time frames, there is a continuation pattern. On the 15 minutes, there's a continuation pattern there. It could come back down to this low first, so just be careful of that. It could still come back down to this low again. It could, right? If not, it's just gonna fly, but it could come back down to this low. So we need to be just aware of that. Yeah. All right. Let me look at the German 30. Let's see what the German 30 is doing. I don't have it open. Let's have a look at the German 30. Yeah, the German 30. Remember the last analysis was that German 30 is going to go up. So it has gone up. So German 30 is still bullish. Yeah, still bullish. So any correction for me would be a continuation towards the upside. Any correction for me would be a continuation towards the upside. So it's still bullish, right? Still bullish. So boom, up. Crude oil, we've already checked that one, but let's go back, right? So crude oil, this is how we are viewing crude oil, right? It's breaking. In fact, crude and WTI, they are breaking out of the structure. So one more push. So crude oil, we're looking at that 89. 89. Let's see where the 90 is. Okay, the 90s. Yeah, we're looking at that 89. Price going back to 89 on the crude oil, right? There's a possibility we're gonna go to 92, but 89 price going there. 89 price going there. All right. WTI, the same thing. WTI 84. Wait. Yeah, 89. And then WTI 84. Price going to 84. There's a possibility it's going to go to 88. You know, as long as it doesn't breach below this blue zone I've drawn here. As long as it doesn't break below this blue zone, we're likely going to go up. Yeah, so the oil is bullish. The oil is bullish. That's why, remember, the CAD is a commodity currency. So you see how CAD JPY is going up. The CAD is a commodity currency. The CAD benefits from high oil prices. So when the oil price is going up, the CAD tends to go up. There is a positive correlation there, right? So yeah, the CAD is moving, the oil price is moving as well. Hey, why does it seem like, okay, there we go. So the oil price is moving, the CAD is moving as well, right? USD CAD must be going down. If this is what's happening, then USD CAD must be going down. So we looked at USD CAD yesterday, and then we're anticipating USD CAD to go up, right? But now look, this one did not play out, right? This analysis is not playing out. So because of the CAD and the oil prices, the strength of the CAD, the USD CAD is going down. So this one is not playing out as yet. So we're just gonna give it a bit of time. But with USD CAD, I would look for this. I would look for that, right? So my analysis still the same. I think we're getting one more push down. This is the daily candlestick. So now what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna wait, and I'm gonna observe this daily candlestick. I'm gonna observe the daily candlestick to see what's gonna happen, right? If it invalidates my analysis, if it goes down and invalidates my analysis, then I'm gonna come back and reanalyze. Right? I'm gonna come back and reanalyze, but I'm still watching out for this, for a push towards the upside. Yeah. Oh, yeah. But that was a nice move down. It was a nice move down. Yeah. So that's basically what is happening here. All right. So yeah. So the JPY pairs, guys. Look. You do your plan. You wait. When the time is right, you execute. Now, it's not about trying to figure out if this is gonna be a profitable trade or not, right? It's not about that, because because everything should work according to a trading plan. You cannot run a business without a business plan. You can't run a business without a business plan, right? So trading it works the same way. You need a trading plan. You need a trading plan. I'm a big advocate in a trading plan, right? In fact, let me do this. I want you guys, there's a podcast episode we did, I think it was last year, right? We spoke about a trading plan. Let me see which episode it is, and then I'll show you guys, yeah? I want you guys to watch after this session, right? If you find time today, I want you guys to watch that episode of the podcast. We spoke about the importance of having a trading plan as a trader, the importance of knowing your setups, right? So let me look for that. Let me look for that episode. Just 1 second. Wait. What did I see? Okay. Let's look. Podcast. So if you go to our, you go to our channel, you go to podcast there, right? And then season 3. This one was trading setups. Okay. In fact, watch all of them. Watch all of them. But episode 6, episode 9, episode 10. We had a few guests. Yeah, just watch all of them, guys, right? But there's an episode we spoke about trading plan, back testing. So episode 6, episode 10, episode 6, 10, and then I said something. 6, 10. Watch, and then you'll see what I'm talking about. Right? So a trading plan, you plan. And when you take a trade, it's not about whether the trade is gonna go in profit or loss. No, it's not about that. It's not about that, right? You just go with your plan. If your plan tells you that this is where the opportunity is, this is where the entry is, then you execute and then just wait for the market to play out. Because if you have a statistical edge, then you would know that it's not about just one trade. It's about a series of trades that now you can go back and say, okay, now this plan is working, right? But if you want to change things after just one loss or one profitable trade, you want to change things. It's not about that. You need a series of trades. You need a good sample of trades for you to go back and say, okay, now the trading plan that I have, it works because over time I've an edge. But you're gonna be able to see that over time. All right. So if you don't have a trading plan right now, then this is where you need to go. If you don't have a trading plan right now, this is where you need to go. TDM Academy, TD Markets Academy, right? But if you do have a trading plan, then because now you need to trust and believe and have faith in your plan as well. Don't just have a plan, but you need to also trust your plan. And sometimes, this is where now, if you have trust issues as a person, then that's something you need to work on, right? So you need to trust and have full belief in your trading plan, and then just trade your trading plan, follow it to the T. Like, remember, it's not only about just one loss or one profitable trade. When you talk about an edge, we're talking about an edge playing out over time. So you wait for the edge to play out. You trade your edge, wait for it to play out. And a trading plan is like, a trading plan gives you answers. So when you look at the charts right now, there's a lot of questions the markets will ask you. A lot of questions, right? Like for instance, you see this before price broke out here, right? Let's do this. Let's say the market is here, right? Price has not broken out. You see this? This was a question to a trader. What the market was doing here, it posed a question to you as a trader. It posed a question. Now, if you don't have a trading plan, you will not know how to answer this, how to respond to this question. A trading plan is answers, or it's an answer or answers to the questions the market asks. So this was a question. If you had a trading plan, you would have know how to respond to this. You would have had the answer. Exactly. If you fail to plan, you are planning to fail. Yeah, that is Benjamin Franklin. There we go. Yeah, but a plan is very important, guys, right? Yeah. Batico, yeah, watch those podcasts. We are giving nugget. There's a new podcast episode coming out. I believe it's next week, right? You must watch out for that one, right? And more episodes are coming out. We're gonna have guests in our episodes. So be on the lookout for that. All right. So yeah, guys. So that's basically how it is, eh? That's basically how it is. So you guys have seen since Tuesday how the markets have have played out. We had a solid plan from Tuesday when we came online. We had a solid plan. I told you, look at the yen pairs, look at the commodities, look at the indices, right? Some are gonna move. Some obviously might not move, but some are gonna move, right? And then look at this. They are moving now. Have a plan. If you don't have a plan, you know where to go, right? This is where you need to go. If you don't have a plan, this is where you need to go. All right. Does it make sense, guys? Is everyone with me here? Is everyone with me right now? If you're with me, please put a fire emoji on the chat right now. Put something on the chat. If you're with me right now, we've got 38 viewers. We've got like 13 likes. Put a fire emoji if you're with me. If you know, there we go. 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 Yeah. Hope it makes sense, guys, right? But TD Markets Academy, TD Markets, you are at the right place. TD Markets, you are at the right place. TD Markets Academy, TD Markets Exchange, you are at the right place. All right. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. All right. So this is how the morning is looking, guys. Let's see how the day will go. The markets are moving. Wait for your setups. The markets are moving. Wait for your setups. And yeah, let's move. Let's move. Let's move. Let's move. Yeah. Don't forget to hit that like button. Yes. Don't forget to smash that like button. That subscribe button, the like button. Yeah. If you find value in this, please, let's do the right thing. Do we pay? No. You don't pay. You don't pay anything. You don't pay anything. You just need an account. If you have an account, a trading account with us, get in touch with our support, care@tdmarkets.com. Get in touch with our support, and yeah, we'll sort you out. All right? We'll sort you out. You'll get the schedule. We'll sort you out. All right. Great stuff. Ladies and gentlemen, for the morning, this is how things are looking. Markets are moving. I don't think, you see, in today's trading groups, I don't think we're going to do much because we've already done most of the work Tuesday, Wednesday. We've already done most of the work. So now we're waiting to execute now. Now we're waiting just for the market to move to execute. Most of the work has been done. Now we're just waiting now to execute now. Yeah. Great stuff. Guys, I think for the morning, I think let's leave it here for the morning. Yeah. Let's leave it there. But I hope you find value in this. Hope you find value. Hope you are profiting from this. Hope you are learning. Hope you are growing in your trading from this. And yeah, look, TD Markets, listen. Yeah. All right, guys. I think for the morning, that's it from my side. Let's do this again at 12. Let's see what's going to be happening at 12. But I can tell you that at 12, we'll just be waiting again. But I'll provide nuggets as well. I'll just give you nuggets, right? So yeah. So I think that's it. That's it. Before you go, can we go to the gold chart? Yeah. Matume, we should go to the gold chart. Yeah, the gold chart hasn't changed. Yeah, the gold chart hasn't changed. We still, you know, we spoke about gold dropping. We spoke about gold dropping. All right. Yesterday, we spoke about gold dropping because of the new structure that formed, right? So it is dropping right now. I'm still anticipating a further drop, right? I'm still anticipating another drop to come. So you see what gold is doing right now. I would take this as a correction, right? I would take this as a correction, and then I would anticipate gold to continue going down again one more time, right? To give us a lower high and then to go down again. I would anticipate gold to do this. All right. because of the higher time frame, because of the bigger time frame. Yeah. So we are long-term bullish on gold. At the moment, gold is correcting. You see that? So yeah, gold is correcting at the moment. So yeah. So oh snap. Sorry, my screen is not sharing. My apologies, guys. My apologies. My apologies. My apologies. Let me do this. Yeah, this is where we are. All right. Yeah. So looking at gold right now, we would still anticipate gold to go down. Yeah. I'm still anticipating another drop on gold, but short term, just short term drop. But long term, we are bullish. Long term, we are bullish. Short term, we're anticipating one more drop on gold. So yeah, so something like this. All right. Yeah, the screen should be showing now. Should be showing now. All right. So guys, yeah. So cool stuff. Okay, great stuff. So guys, yeah. So I think that's it for the morning. Let's see what will happen during the course of today. Yeah. At 12 o'clock, and then we'll come back. Right. Have a good one, everyone. Have a good one. And I'll check you guys later on, yeah? Please subscribe if you haven't. Please like. And then I'll catch you guys at 12. Cheers, guys.